Well, the Kentucky Derby is only a few weekends away, so now's the time to be making those plans. And this morning, Danny's got you covered. She is live at Burndown to get a little preview of their Derby plans. Danny, love the hat.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm normally in my cowboy hat, but I had to bring out the Derby hat today. A little different, you know, we gotta get into it. But I've been here with Vickers all morning at Burndown, and should I call you Vickers or Colonel Sanders? I don't know.
Vickers is good today.
Vickers
Next
is good
Saturday,
today.
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Perfect. Well, Vickers, thank you so much for having us here. I've been here to eat, and you guys do a phenomenal job, so thank you.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your outfit, because costumes and like a costume contest is a huge part of what you guys are doing at Burndown for the Derby.
Yeah. So this is our first Derby. Obviously, our first year in business. We're really excited for it.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people who work here, kind of from the South, and sort of raised in that.
Yeah.
And we've got a sort of a costume contest. I don't even like to call it a costume contest. It's just who's dressed best. You know.
Love that.
That's the whole thing. So we'll have who's dressed best and a best hat award as well, where the winners will each get a 150th anniversary bottle of Woodford Reserve.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can't go wrong. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but Vickers and I actually talked last night, and that's why we're coordinating.
Well, I like to wear this on Wednesdays anyways, so it was just good timing.
Just your
I think.
typical Wednesday outfit.
Yeah,
okay, that totally makes sense. Okay, that's awesome. So is dressing up one of your favorite parts? I mean, obviously it's something you do weekly, but just in general for the Derby.
Yeah, no, I think, you know, dressing up can make any event, even something mundane, kind of special, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's a big part of what the Derby is about. You know, as people kind of get that opportunity, maybe it's just once a year, maybe it's a couple times a year, to put on their best outfit, maybe their most audacious outfit, their craziest hat, you know, and really wear it. So it's a good time to, you know, kind of express yourself through an excellent outfit like this.
Yeah, I completely agree. I know one year I did like the big hat and just like a outlandish dress, and you know, you gotta have like the big sunglasses, you know, make it like
so dramatic.
Really dramatic.
Of course.
This is the perfect opportunity. Okay, so what else are you guys doing at Burndown to celebrate?
Okay, yeah. So we'll have food and drink specials, you know, all day.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff, a lot of times when we run specials, it's kind of a test to see maybe this can go on the permanent menu.
Sure.
So we've got, you know, fried chicken biscuits.
Wow.
Pretty classic Southern dish here.
Of course.
So we'll have that for brunch on that Saturday.
Okay.
We've got our deviled eggs, of course. Delicious, a little bacon in there too. Totally. And then our pimento cheese dip, which is awesome.
Oh my gosh, do you have a favorite out of all of these?
Honestly, the pimento cheese dip.
Yeah.
But the deviled eggs, those are pretty good.
Yeah.
I had a friend actually who made them one time and cut them the wrong way, like standing up, you know, and didn't realize it until I pointed out to him. He was like, that's why they wouldn't balance well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we cut them the right way.
That's
here.
smart.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
And I appreciate your friend doing that test for us to make sure that
of
that's
course.
not how we're going with it.
We're doing long ways.
I love that.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Well, this, how long, first of all, are all of these menus on the items on the menu? Menus on the item. Yes.
Menus on the item, items on the menu.
Both of those things.
It's going to be the one day only.
Okay.
So it's going to help make that Saturday of the Derby so much more special. We've just got it for that day and that day only.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that when I've been here in the past, again, we kind of teased it at the front here. I was in your stage area.
Yes,
you guys
that's
had
right.
live music, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are you guys planning on stuff like that for the Derby as well?
Yeah. So we'll have the band essentially starting right after the Derby's over.
Nice.
You know, you want to be competing with the Derby audio.
Of course.
So yeah, we'll have the Derby, and then right after that, the band will be right here kicking things off. You know?
That is so awesome. And just in the last 30 seconds here too, I want to tell people about your rooftop, because you guys have a pretty spectacular rooftop.
Yeah. We recently won like Westward's best patio for a beer or something like that. So you know, it was big for us, of course. You know, being in our first year in business, and you know, the space is just incredible. It gives us a lot, and you have a full 360 view of you got the front range. You can see all the way down to Pikes Peak. You can see Red Rocks if you know where to look.
Wow.
You know, all the way over to DU, all the way down to the city skyline. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Oh, nothing like it. And this is the place to be, obviously, for the Derby.
Of course.
Well, Colonel, thank you so much for taking the time.
I'm happy to be here.
Appreciate
Much
it,
obliged.
Vickers. Yes, there
course.
you go. All right, guys. Seriously, there's really no better place to be than right here at Burndown for the Derby, guys. So let's go ahead, put that in your calendars. I know I'm going to do that right now. So we're going to need something to wash it all down as well. So make sure you stick around with us, because we're going to be talking about all of the amazing cocktails they have. And yes, for those at home that are worried, they will be making mocktails for me. And I know that you guys will want to try them as well. Claudia, I'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Danny. You both look adorable. Now let's check back in with Danny. Danny, what's going on?
Well, Claudia, we just tried some of those bites upstairs here at Burndown for the Derby coming up in just, oh gosh, it's like a week and a half now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Now we want to try some cocktails and mocktails, and I'm back here with Vickers, and we are back behind the bar. Thanks for letting me back here.
Of course, you're the first pregnant lady we've had behind the bar, so this is a great moment for us.
I love this.
Burndown, yeah.
I can't wait to show her this footage
Yeah,
one day,
yeah.
like we were just talking about, and say, look at all this stuff I did for you.
Exactly.
Amazing. Okay, well, I want to jump right into it here. Let's talk about this amazing cocktail we're going to make.
Okay, yeah.
Let's
So we're making just a kind of a classic mint julep. You're going to make a mock julep.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yes.
But it's super simple, and I think that's kind of the beauty of it.
Okay.
So you're going to build it with me.
Okay.
We're going to start with 6 mint leaves.
Okay.
I recently found out these are spearmint,
Yes.
not peppermint.
Yeah, we have a mint.
Toss them in the
herb
bottom.
in our midst.
And then grab your simple syrup over here.
Okay, this guy
And
here.
give it about a 1/4 ounce pour in there. Whatever you feel like is good.
Is that a 1/4
Yeah,
ounce?
that looks good to me, Danny.
Okay,
let's
great.
let's keep it going here. So muddle it up a little bit. You know, you want to release those oils.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
that's where the
smells good.
flavor's coming from. The delightful aroma.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna add in. You're gonna do 2 ounces of a sort of an herbal, non-alcoholic liqueur there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do 2 ounces of bourbon because it's 10 in the morning and why not?
Heck yeah.
So
Knew
let's
we
do
loved
that. Yeah. And what we would typically do is stir this with some ice and dilute it a little bit.
Okay.
For the sake of time, let's just pour it straight into our glasses.
Okay. Love it. Easy enough. Ooh, nice.
And I've got a little bit of water to top it off to sort of do that fake dilution that we were
Okay.
talking about. I'll set this up here.
Perfect.
I'll top you off here.
Water me down too.
Of
Awesome.
course. And then grab a beautifully shocked sprig of mint.
Oh man, must
to
have told it some
garnish it,
crazy
yeah.
stuff to shock it like you did.
Of course.
Amazing. Oh my
I
gosh,
love mint
Vickers
jokes.
smells
And then a straw and a straw.
beautiful. And can we try?
Of course.
Cheers. Mm. Oh, that's
Actually,
so
it's not bad.
nice. Yeah.
I don't
good
need to sound
job.
surprised. I'm just
No.
a terrible bartender, and this worked out okay.
Oh, this is delicious,
Yeah.
and this is a mocktail that I would actually enjoy.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I love. Okay, so tell me about some more of the drinks and mocktails that you're going to have on this menu for the Derby.
Yeah. So we've of course got the mint julep, the classic, and then
Yes.
the sort of mock julep over here with the seed
Yes.
lip, and then we've got a it's sort of a play on French 75. We use Hendrick's gin.
Okay.
You can see it in that little wine glass right
Yeah,
there.
it's beautiful.
But we can also sub out that gin for that seed lip, so you can have that same experience. It's a bit bubbly.
Okay.
It's got some lemon notes to it as well, and that'll be $12 all day as well.
Wow.
So those are the 2 drink specials we'll be running.
Okay.
And then of course, we'll have the competition to win that beautiful looking bottle of Woodford over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so should people be making reservations ahead of time, would you say?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we have a lot of large parties already booked for it.
Okay.
So we do take reservations for parties of 10 or more.
Okay.
But you've seen the space. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
If you're coming with 2, 4, 6 people, we'll probably have space for you. Just get in a little bit early.
Yeah.
Secure your table, especially if it's a nice day. You're going to want to be up on the rooftop.
Right.
So yeah, if you got that size party, come on in. We can have you.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
remind people one more time how they should dress. What should they plan for?
Okay, yeah. So either you can be a normal, just great looking person like Danny here, or a lunatic like me and dress like Colonel Sanders. Either way, just dress up. You know, what makes you feel good, what makes you
Yeah.
feel a little fancy. You know,
love it.
and bring your best hat too if you've got it.
Best hat, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's all for a chance to win a bottle of this guy right here. And it's that 150-year Kentucky Derby bourbon, which is so awesome.
Yeah.
Vickers, thank you so much. This is so fun.
This has been a treat for me.
I'm
I
gonna
really love
drink
it.
the rest of this. Is
Yeah.
actually really, really
Yeah,
good.
it's not
so
bad.
I
It's that
appreciate
mint.
it.
It brings it out, you
Yeah,
know? Yeah,
I
for sure.
agree. Well, guys, I want you guys to come down and enjoy the Kentucky Derby here at Burndown. Seriously, it's right off Broadway. Such an incredible space. Don't forget, the Derby is on May 4th. So make sure you come out and enjoy. That's May 4th. That's not this weekend, but next weekend, guys. And of course, again, those mint juleps as well as those incredible drinks on the special menu are $12 all day. So come out, come and enjoy. Please drink responsibly, as always. Claudia, I'll send it back to you.